Kevin, you beat Luke Wilson back in 2013. Is it going to be harder this time when you defend your European and Commonwealth belts?
I don't know if it'll be harder. I mean, unless you know, got new tactics in place, it could be harder. But I think I've come on a lot since that fight and progressed a lot. So, but I am expecting a very tough fight because he gave me a tough fight the first time, and he's going to be even hungrier with being the European title on the line this time.
So, although the score cards were heavily in your favour, it didn't really reflect the performance of Luke on the night, did it, back then?
No, definitely not. I mean, when I won the rounds, I'd probably edged the rounds most of them, you know, some of them. But he was a very, very tough kid. He gave me one of the hardest fights I've had. He was just, his fitness and his work rate was amazing.
Yeah. That was your first 12-rounder. You've had 3 12-rounders since then. So how much has that helped your development?
Yeah, it's helped a lot. I've learned how to, you know, control the lands and stuff like that, save energy for certain times, and also I've gone on a bit on like international level now, so I've learned a bit more skill.
Yeah. Do you feel you're now pulling away from the domestic level?
Yeah, definitely. I think I'm knocking on, you know, world title scene soon, so definitely above domestic level, I believe.
And with Luke, it could well be his last chance at this level, so that's going to fire him up even more, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I know he puts everything he can into every fight, and his training. I've been over and sparred and trained him before, and I know he does work hard, but he could be seen as, if he doesn't get past me now, what's he going to do from then?
Yeah. As you get older, is it getting any harder for you to make 8 stone as you get a little bit older?
No, it's getting easier if anything, because I'm finding all new ways to do it. Because I know I've done it before, I'll have it all written down, and certain things that are working well for me, I'll just put them into place again. And that was going bad for me, I'll just, you know, find a different way around it.
What is it you do that works well for you particularly? Anything particular, one thing?
No, you know, as long as I stick to my diet and I eat the right stuff, and I've now started doing a lot of strength and conditioning. That's helped with my weight, it brings my weight down, and you know, so it's just every camp I'll add a little bit extra into it for the next one.
Yeah. I mean, you've only had 13 fights, but at flyweight, the opportunities at the top level seem to come a lot earlier in the careers. How confident are you of fighting for a world title in 2015?
I'm very confident if everything goes to plan, which we expect it to. I'll hopefully be fighting for a world title this year, towards the end of the year, hopefully. And I want that belt. I want a world title belt. It's the only one I'm missing now.
And the British title, are you intending on holding on to that for now?
Yeah, the purse bids are coming up this week and all that. So once we've had the purse bids this week, we'll know more of what's going to happen with that.
Are you still interested in fighting Ian Butcher, or are you going to wait until you've seen Wilton out the way and see what's happening then?
Yeah, I mean, I always leave them decisions to my manager. You know, I always say I'll fight anyone, I'll get in the ring with anyone. But as long as he decides it's the best fight, then I'll pursue whatever he says. And if it does mean giving up that British, it's not a big loss, because I know I'm going for world title fights then, and I can just get it one day. I'll come back down and win it out eventually.
I mean, we as fans, we all dream of great matchups. Do you ever see down the line going up to Superfly and fighting Paul Butler?
Yeah, I mean, I think every time it comes to fighting now, it's just a fight that everyone talks about, and I say the same thing every time. We both know it's a fight that's going to happen eventually. It is a big fight for the city, and a lot of people want to see it. And certainly once I've done everything I can at this level, and I feel there's nothing more for me to do, I will be stepping up, and it's a great fight for the future.